Last week, Theresa May's botched Brexit deal was roundly rejected in a historic parliamentary defeat. Even today, in the House of Commons this afternoon, she still continues to trot out the same old unworkable proposals and unpalatable red lines. Nothing has changed. Waiving the fee that EU 27 citizens currently have to pay in order to apply for settled status won't go nearly far enough to give them the assurances that the Tory Party hostile environment has previously failed to give. Theresa May and her dysfunctional government have run down the clock, pushing us ever closer towards that catastrophic no-deal Brexit. It's clear she's attempting to force MPs and our country's hand. Now, with just weeks to go until the scheduled chaotic crash-out, Parliament is in deadlock and can't find consensus on the biggest question facing our country in generations. When people voted to take back control, they did not vote for fewer rights. They did not vote for economic chaos or to put jobs at risk. They did not vote to put the hard-won peace in Northern Ireland in jeopardy. And they did not vote for this worst of all worlds deal. The Conservative Party have caused untold misery up and down our country, rolling out their ideologically driven austerity agenda for nearly a decade, benefiting the few and hurting the many. The recent damning reports from the United Nations shone a light on the shameful record of their administration for all the world to see. We learn more and more each day about how their latest pet project, Brexit, will further hurt the lives of the poorest and the most vulnerable people in our communities. That's why, along with a group of Labour Party colleagues here in the European Parliament, we are calling for immediate extension to Article 50. I ask that Labour colleagues voting today in the UK Parliament get behind any amendments which secures that extension. And with the current stalemate in Westminster, whether you believe in leave or remain, giving citizens a final say on what to do next is the only way through the deadlock. These logical next steps are in line with the Labour Party's conference resolution mandating decision makers to vigorously oppose any attempt to deliver a no-deal outcome and to keep a second referendum firmly on the table. Like many Labour Party members, I want to see a radical socialist government that taxes the rich to fund public services, expand common ownership, abolish anti-union laws, and radically increase public investment. But to do so, we will need a healthy economy, a customs union, and single market membership as a minimum. But more than that, we need the social, environmental, and workers' protections that underpin the European Union. So, whatever proposals MPs place before you in the coming weeks, from Canada plus, Norway for now, they all add up to an EU minus. I will continue to stand up for a social Europe, for an inclusive Europe, for a better Europe, for a Europe for the many. And I hope my party, the Labour Party, will do the same.